Okay, so you're ready to dive into this whole YouTube thing. I know. It can feel like there's just like so much information out there, right? Like a tidal wave.
Definitely.
But what if I told you that starting a channel could be...
What if you could?
Yeah, what if you could share your passion with the whole world? Build a community, right?
Totally.
Build a community around the things that you love.
Yeah.
And maybe even spark a whole new career.
It's amazing.
It's powerful.
It is.
It's the power of YouTube.
And what's so fascinating about YouTube...
What is it?
Is it just completely democratizes content creation, you know?
Right.
You don't need a fancy studio or, you know, a Hollywood budget or anything like that.
My goodness.
You can just start right now with tools you probably already have.
Exactly. But I know what you're thinking.
What's that?
Where do I even begin?
Right.
And one of the biggest mistakes new creators make...
Oh, tell me about it.
...is trying to be everything to everyone.
Ugh. Yeah.
That's why finding your niche...
So important.
That's crucial, right?
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Think of your niche as like your YouTube home base.
Okay.
So instead of just being like, I want to make fitness videos,
Right.
you get laser focused, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's yoga for beginners
Right.
or strength training for runners or like healthy meal prep for busy professionals.
Yep.
You see how
That's so specific.
it immediately sets you apart
It does.
and helps you attract a really targeted audience.
That makes a ton of sense.
Yeah.
I bet it also makes it easier to come up with content ideas.
Oh, for sure.
Like you have a framework.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And when you're thinking about niche ideas, you know,
Yeah.
go beyond just your interests. Think about like problems you can solve,
Okay.
unique skills you can share,
Oh, interesting.
or even underserved communities that you can like connect with.
You're totally right.
Yeah.
And I bet there are tools out there
Oh, yeah.
to help you kind of validate those niche ideas too.
Totally.
Like, how do you know if there's even an audience for what you want to create?
Yeah, you can use tools like TubeBuddy.
Oh, okay.
Incredibly helpful for this.
Yeah.
You can analyze keywords, see how many people are searching for specific topics,
Wow.
what kind of videos are already ranking, even get insights into your potential competitors.
Wow. So you can do some serious research
Oh, yeah.
before you even hit record.
It's amazing.
That's amazing.
It really is.
Yeah.
And this kind of research
Yeah.
can save you so much time and effort down the line.
Okay, so let's say you've done your research, you found your niche,
You feeling good?
feeling fired up.
Yeah.
What's next?
Well, now you need to give your YouTube home a name, right? Choosing a channel name.
Yeah.
It's like creating your YouTube identity.
Hmm.
And here's where things get interesting.
Okay.
Some creators, they swear by using their personal name,
Right.
especially if they're aiming for a personal brand. Yeah.
But if your channel is more content focused,
Yeah.
you might want a name that reflects that. You know,
Right.
like Tech Tuesday or
Yeah.
Creative Corner, something like that.
So it really depends on like,
It depends on your goals.
yeah, your overall goals for the channel, right?
Exactly.
Like, do you want to become the face of your brand?
Yeah.
Or just let the content speak for itself?
Exactly. And no matter what you do,
Yeah,
keep it short, memorable, easy to spell.
that's important.
You don't want people struggling to find you because the name's too complicated.
So true. And I bet it's a good idea to check if that name is available
Oh, yeah.
across other social media platforms too, right?
Definitely.
Like consistency is key.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You want to build a cohesive brand presence.
right.
Think of it as creating this like
This unified,
online experience for your audience,
that makes sense.
no matter where they find you.
Great point. And once you've got that perfect name
They got it locked in.
locked in, yeah,
Time to actually set up the channel itself.
it's easier than it seems.
Oh, good.
If you have a Google account,
Yeah.
you're already halfway there.
Great.
And YouTube makes the process pretty intuitive. It's all about customizing
Okay.
those key elements that make your channel stand out.
Like what?
Like, you know,
Yeah.
sort of like decorating your virtual storefront, you know?
Right. First impressions matter.
So true.
You'll want a profile picture
Yeah,
that represents your brand, whether it's a professional headshot or a cool logo.
definitely. And then there's that channel banner.
Yeah.
You know, that big eye-catching image at the top of your page.
It's important.
Don't forget the About section either.
Oh, yeah, the About section.
Yeah, this is your chance to tell your channel's story.
Okay.
What kind of content can viewers expect?
Right.
Why should they hit that subscribe button?
Yeah.
Get creative.
Make it engaging.
Make it engaging.
Oh, and don't forget to link
Oh, yeah, got a link.
to your website or any social media accounts you have. Absolutely.
So they can connect with you everywhere.
It's all about making it easy for people to connect.
Right. Got to make it easy. Now, I know you're probably itching to start filming.
Oh, I bet.
But trust me, planning your content is worth the time.
So important.
So many creators just jump into filming without a strategy.
Oh, yeah, they're just like...
And then they wonder why they're not getting views.
They're like, why isn't this working?
Right.
Like, you got to have a plan.
Yeah.
So take some time to brainstorm video ideas, do some keyword research, see what people are searching for in your niche.
Right.
Maybe even outline your first 5 to 10 videos.
Okay.
Having a roadmap will just make the whole creative process so much smoother.
So, okay, I have my niche, channel name, profile, banner, links, about section, content plan.
You got it.
Anything else I need before I start filming?
Well, while you don't need to break the bank.
Okay. Good.
On fancy equipment when you're starting out.
Right. There are a few key investments that can make a world of difference.
Oh, like what?
Good audio is crucial.
Oh.
Invest in a decent microphone.
Right.
It's more important than having like a high-end camera in the early stages.
Right.
Trust me, viewers are way more forgiving of lower video quality if the audio is clear and easy to listen to.
Makes sense. Anything else?
Good lighting can really elevate your videos too.
Okay.
You don't necessarily need like a professional lighting kit or anything.
Right.
Natural light can work wonders.
Yeah.
Or you can invest in like a simple ring light.
Okay.
Just to kind of brighten up your face, make you look a little more professional on camera.
Yeah.
And there are so many free or affordable video editing apps now.
That's true.
You don't have to be a professional editor
to
create polished looking videos.
Okay, I am officially feeling less overwhelmed and more excited.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Starting a YouTube channel is a journey. It's about, oh, I like that.
Experimentation, learning.
Yeah.
Finding your voice along the way.
So true. And I think it's important to remember that even the most successful YouTubers...
They all started somewhere.
Started right where our listener is, right?
Exactly.
With an idea, a passion, a willingness to put themselves out there.
Yep, that's all it takes.
So what comes next?
Now we get into the nuts and bolts
of
creating your first video.
Okay, let's dive into that in part 2.
Sounds good. All right, so you've got your gear, you've got your ideas flowing.
Yeah.
You're ready to hit record?
I'm ready.
But that first video, that's always the most daunting, isn't it?
It can be. It can be.
It feels like a big step,
That does.
Any advice for overcoming those first video jitters?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think the biggest hurdle is often just getting started, Don't get caught up in trying to make everything perfect.
Okay.
Just focus on creating something authentic and engaging.
Let your personality shine through. That's what's really going to connect with viewers.
Well, it's more about like genuine enthusiasm than perfect lighting.
Way more.
Or editing in those early videos.
Exactly, yeah. People subscribe to channels because they connect with the creator,
That's true.
Think about your favorite YouTubers.
Yeah.
They're successful because they're authentically themselves.
That's a good point, yeah.
Great.
It's easy to get caught up in comparing yourself to those big creators.
Oh, yeah.
With like fancy studios and production teams.
Totally.
And then you're just like, ugh.
But you gotta remember, everyone starts somewhere.
That's true.
And you can always refine your style and production quality as you go.
Yeah, okay.
The most important thing is just to start creating.
So true. Okay, let's say you filmed your first video.
Okay.
What happens next?
Now it's time to think about how you're gonna get that video in front of viewers.
Okay.
Uploading it to YouTube is just the first step, right? You need to make sure people can actually find it.
What?
And that's where SEO comes in.
Oh, yeah.
Search engine optimization.
SEO, I've heard that's important for websites.
It is.
But I didn't realize it was so crucial for YouTube, too.
It's huge.
Right.
Think of YouTube as the second largest search engine in the world.
Wow. Okay.
People are constantly searching for information, entertainment, tutorials, and your videos can be the answer to their questions.
I never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
Wow. So how do you actually optimize your videos for search?
Well, it all starts with keywords.
Okay.
Think about the words or phrases people might type in when they're looking for a video like yours.
Yeah.
And include those keywords in your video's title, description, and tags.
So keywords are like what, little signposts?
Yeah,
that help YouTube understand what your video's about.
That's a great way to put it.
So people can find it.
Totally.
Okay.
And don't forget about your thumbnail.
A thumbnail, right?
That's the first thing people see when they're browsing, so make it eye-catching.
Yeah.
And relevant to your content.
It's like a mini movie poster.
Yeah.
That entices people to click.
Exactly. And speaking of enticing people to click,
yes,
let's talk about creating content that keeps those viewers engaged.
Okay, so you've got people watching.
Yeah.
How do you make sure they stick around until the very end?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Think about what makes you click on a video.
Yeah.
And what makes you keep watching. Chances are it's because the video's offering something valuable.
Right.
Whether it's entertainment, information, inspiration, something like that.
So content is king.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But it's not just about the information itself.
Right.
It's about how you present it.
Okay.
Think about pacing, storytelling, visuals, and even humor.
Wait, humor?
Yeah.
I'm making a video about, like, coding tutorials.
Yeah.
How do I work humor into that?
You'd be surprised how a well-placed joke or, like, a self-deprecating comment
Really?
can make even the most technical topics more engaging.
Okay.
It shows your personality and it makes you more relatable to viewers.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's about finding that balance between being informative and being entertaining.
Exactly. And don't forget to encourage viewer interaction.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Ask questions in your videos, respond to comments, create a sense of community around your channel.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, the more engaged your viewers are, the more likely they are to stick around and become loyal subscribers.
I've noticed a lot of YouTubers ask viewers to like, comment, and subscribe
Yeah.
at the end of their videos.
Yeah,
Does that stuff actually work?
it absolutely does.
Really?
It might seem small,
Okay.
but those actions tell YouTube that your video is engaging and worth promoting to a wider audience.
Yeah.
Like a virtual vote of confidence.
So you're basically telling YouTube, hey, this video's awesome. Exactly.
Share it with more people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those likes, comments, subscriptions, they all factor into YouTube's algorithm,
Oh.
which helps determine where your video ranks in search results.
Gotcha.
So the more engagement you get,
Yeah.
the better your chances of getting discovered by new viewers.
That's incredible.
It's a snowball effect.
Right.
The more engagement you get,
Yeah.
the more visible your videos become,
Yeah.
the more your channel grows.
I can already see how creators can get, like, hooked on that growth.
It's addictive, it really is.
Yeah.
But it's important to remember that building a successful YouTube channel takes time and effort.
Right.
Don't get discouraged if you don't see results overnight.
Yeah, that's great advice. I bet it's easy to get caught up in comparing your channel
Oh, yeah.
to those with millions of subscribers
Yeah.
and feel like you're not making progress.
Comparison is the thief of joy, as they say.
Yeah.
Focus on creating quality content,
Mm-hmm.
engaging with your audience,
Okay.
staying consistent.
Yeah.
The growth will come naturally.
Okay, so you're creating awesome content.
Yep.
Optimizing your videos for search, engaging with your viewers.
Yep.
Anything else you should be thinking about?
Well, one thing that often gets overlooked is collaboration.
Collaboration, you mean working with other creators?
Exactly.
Right.
Partnering with other YouTubers in your niche can be a fantastic way to cross-promote your channels,
Okay.
reach new audiences,
Mm-hmm.
bring fresh perspectives to your content.
That's a good idea.
Plus, it's just a fun way to build relationships and learn from others who are on a similar journey.
That's a great point. It's not just about the numbers.
Totally.
It's about building a community,
Yeah,
supporting each other.
totally.
I love that.
And remember, collaboration doesn't have to be complicated.
Okay.
It can be as simple as doing a shout out for another creator in your video,
Okay.
guest starring on each other's channels,
Yeah.
even co-creating a video together.
Yeah.
The possibilities are endless.
This is all such great advice.
I'm glad it's helpful.
But I have to admit, I still get a little overwhelmed thinking about all the different aspects
Oh, yeah.
of starting and growing a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Like, where do you even begin to tackle it all?
that's a valid feeling.
Yeah.
It's easy to feel like you need to do everything at once, right?
Yeah.
But the truth is, you don't start by focusing on those core elements.
Okay.
Finding your niche, creating high-quality content, optimizing for search,
Right.
engaging with your audience.
Okay, so it's about prioritizing
Yeah,
and taking things one step at a time.
exactly.
But-
You don't have to be an expert in everything right away.
Right.
You'll learn and adapt as you go.
That's reassuring.
Yeah.
I think it's easy to get, like, paralyzed by the fear of Not doing things perfectly from the start?
Perfection is the enemy of progress.
Ooh.
Embrace the learning process, experiment, and don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Wow.
That's how you grow.
Okay, I'm feeling more confident already. But let's be honest, starting a YouTube channel is a lot of work.
It is.
How do you stay motivated and avoid burnout?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
It's something that even seasoned YouTubers struggle with.
Really?
Oh yeah, but I think the most important thing is to remember why you started the channel in the first place.
Right, like go back to that initial spark of passion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whether it's to share your knowledge, connect with others, simply express your creativity, reconnect with that core motivation.
Right, and don't be afraid to take breaks. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not a race.
Okay.
It's perfectly okay to step back and recharge when you need to.
Okay.
It can even lead to fresh ideas and perspectives when you come back.
Yeah, you mentioned consistency earlier.
Oh, yeah.
So let's dig into that a bit deeper.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Consistency is one of the most important factors in building a successful YouTube channel.
Okay.
But it's about more than just uploading regularly.
Okay.
Although that's definitely part of it.
Right.
It's about creating a recognizable brand identity.
Right.
Maintaining a consistent tone and style in your videos.
Right, like those YouTubers we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You know exactly what to expect from their videos because they've created such a strong brand identity.
Exactly. Think about the elements that make their channels unique.
Yeah.
Their intro music, their editing style, their sense of humor, even their catchphrases.
Yeah.
All of these things contribute to their brand and make them instantly recognizable.
That makes a ton of sense.
Yeah.
So how do you actually create that kind of consistency, especially when you're just starting out and still figuring things out?
One helpful tip is to create a style guide for your channel.
Oh, a style guide, okay.
Yeah, this could include things like your brand colors, fonts, logo usage, preferred editing style,
Right.
even your target audience.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
Like having a blueprint for your brand.
Exact.
Does it need to be super formal?
Not at all. It can be as simple as a document or even a Pinterest board
Okay.
where you collect ideas and inspiration. The important thing is to have a reference point that helps you maintain consistency across all your content.
And what about evolving your style over time?
Sure.
I feel like a lot of creators, they kind of like
They grow.
change and refine their approach as they learn and grow.
Absolutely. Your channel should evolve as you do.
Okay.
The key is to make those changes thoughtfully and gradually,
Right.
so you don't alienate your existing audience.
Right. It's about finding that sweet spot between like staying true to your brand,
Yeah.
but also keeping things like fresh and exciting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And remember, building a successful YouTube channel takes time.
Okay.
Don't get discouraged if you don't see results overnight.
That's good advice.
Be patient, stay consistent, and focus on creating quality content that you're proud of.
Right.
And remember, have fun.
Oh, yeah. That's important.
That's the most important piece of advice.
Yeah.
If you're not enjoying the process, it's going to show in your videos.
Right.
So relax, be yourself, and let your passion shine through.
There's still so much to cover, though.
There is.
Where do we go from here?
I think it's time we address the elephant in the room.
Okay.
The fear of failure.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's something every creator faces.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be a roadblock.
Let's dive into that in part 3.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you're feeling inspired. You're ready to launch your YouTube channel. But maybe there's this little voice in the back of your head that's saying, what if it fails?
Yeah, the dreaded fear of failure.
Right.
It's something we all face, you know, but
Yeah.
what if we redefined what failure means?
Ooh, I like that.
Like, what if instead of seeing it as a setback, you saw it as like a learning opportunity?
Oh, I love that. A chance to
Yeah, like a chance to iterate, refine your approach,
Yeah.
get better.
get better.
Yeah, exactly. Every video you create, every interaction you have with your audience is a chance to learn and grow. So embrace the journey. Don't be afraid to experiment.
Yeah.
And remember that even the most successful YouTubers, they all started where you are now,
That's true.
with an idea, a passion, and a willingness to put themselves out there.
So true. It's easy to get caught up
Oh, yeah.
in the numbers game, comparing your subscriber count to others,
Only.
obsessing over views and likes.
But those metrics, they don't tell the whole story, you know?
Right.
Success on YouTube, it's not just about the numbers.
Okay.
It's about creating something you're proud of,
Right.
connecting with your audience, and making a positive impact.
I think that's something a lot of new creators lose sight of.
It's easy.
Like they get caught up in the hype
Totally.
and they forget why they even started creating in the first place.
Exactly. That's why it's so important to define what success means to you.
Okay.
Like, what are your goals for this channel?
Yeah.
Is it to build a community, share your knowledge,
Yeah.
entertain, inspire?
Yeah.
Right.
Once you have a clear vision
Yeah.
of what you want to achieve, it becomes so much easier to stay focused and motivated,
Right.
even when the going gets tough.
And trust me, the going will get tough at times.
Oh,
There will be moments of doubt,
Mhm.
frustration,
oh yeah,
maybe even a little burnout.
for sure.
So how do you kind of like push through those challenges
Yeah. How do you
and
do?
stay committed to your YouTube journey?
I think it comes down to a few key things.
Okay, what are they?
Passion, perseverance, and a willingness to adapt.
You gotta be passionate about what you're creating.
You do.
Otherwise, it will show in your videos.
Exactly. Yeah, your enthusiasm will be contagious. Your viewers will pick up on that.
Totally, and perseverance is key because, you know,
Oh, yeah.
building a successful YouTube channel takes time and effort.
It's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Right.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
So be prepared to put in the work.
And be willing to adapt because
Yeah, that's huge. The YouTube landscape is constantly changing.
totally, what works today might not work tomorrow.
Right.
So stay curious, experiment, don't be afraid to try new things.
That's such great advice, and I think it applies to so much more than just YouTube.
It really does.
It's about embracing a growth mindset,
Absolutely.
being open to learning and evolving, and never giving up on your dreams.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So to recap for our listeners, starting a YouTube channel,
Yeah.
it can be an incredibly rewarding experience.
I really can.
It's a chance to share your passion with the world, connect with like-minded people, and potentially even build a career you love.
Absolutely.
But it's important to remember
What's that?
that it's a journey, not a destination.
Oh, I like that.
There will be ups and downs, challenges, triumphs.
For sure.
But if you stay true to yourself and never lose sight of your goals,
Yeah.
you can achieve anything you set your mind to.
Absolutely.
That's it for our deep dive into starting a YouTube channel.
I hope you enjoyed it.
We hope you found it helpful and inspiring.
Yeah, I hope so.
Remember, the most important step is that first one.
That's so true.
So go out there, hit record, and share your passion with the world.
That's what it's all about.
Until next time,
See you later.
keep learning, keep creating, and keep diving deep.